Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here, back with another part of the Bloodborne full playthrough walkthrough. And in part 12, we're going to go through the Nightmare Frontier. The Nightmare Frontier is an optional area. It has a difficult boss at the end, Amygdala, who rewards a chalice that you'll need to enter one of the story chalice dungeons for. So, in order to get to the Nightmare Frontier, there's two ways actually. You need to either have the Tonsil Stone, which is received by speaking with any house in the game after entering the Forbidden Woods. So the first house you speak to after entering the Forbidden Woods, the person inside will reward you with the Tonsil Stone. Alternatively, you can enter the lecture building from the Yahar Ghul, or the One Reborn's boss arena. There's a corpse just after that, and you can enter the lecture building from there. I'm going to do it from the quote-unquote intended way of going through the Tonsil Stone method. Before we start, I'll show you my stats. Level 67 with 25 Vitality, 21 Endurance, 23 Strength, 30 Skill, 11 Blood Tinge, 7 Arcane. This is a Let's Play style walkthrough, so I'm recording as I play and as I talk. So you may hear a little bit of background noise, and I'll edit out any deaths that take too long to recover from. Okay, so let's go back to the Hunter's Dream. We're starting from Castle Cainhurst. That's where we left off in the last section. And before entering the Nightmare Frontier, you want to make sure you have an armor set that has really good frenzy resistance. And the Crow Feather set is really good, but there are others if you like. The Graveguard set is pretty good as well. So I'm actually going to go with the Crow Helm, but I'm going to change over to the Graveguard everything else. Okay, for my weapons, I'm using the Blades of Mercy at +9. And I also have a +6 Hunter's Axe just to kind of take out any crowds of enemies. And then I just have a Hunter Pistol and a Hunter Torch. Before we get too deep into this, I'm going to check my blood gems as I looted a bunch in the past couple areas. So let me just repair my weapons. It's very rare you have to repair in this game. Let's check the blood gems on this weapon here, see if there's anything that can boost us. I don't think I do, but we'll check. Oh, yep, okay. We can go to 141 here. Great. Okay, so we're going to now head to the Yahar Ghul. Actually, let's go to the Grand Cathedral. Nah, Yahar Ghul's a good lamp. The place we need to go to is in between these two lamps, so let's go to Yahar Ghul, Unseen Village, and then, since we have the Tonsil Stone, we are going to get abducted by an Amygdala, or a lesser Amygdala, deliberately. So the Amygdala is one that you may have run up against early on in the game. It's in a church just down the hill from the Grand Cathedral. So from the lamp, the doors are right here. These doors are normally locked until the blood moon rises. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stand here and wait for the Amygdala to see us, and then walk into this portal. So if you do not have the Tonsil Stone in your inventory, you will die from this. However, since we do have the Tonsil Stone, we are transported to the lecture hall, which is on like another plane of existence, maybe somewhere in space or something. But we hear Patches say, "Amygdala, oh Amygdala, have mercy on the poor bastard." So here we are in the lecture hall. Well, I didn't realize it was going to be a loading screen. I'm actually not going to loot the lecture building. Instead, I'm going to do that when we come through here, going to the Nightmare of Mensis, because you can only access a few rooms on this level of the Nightmare, of the lecture building. So, yeah, I'm just not going to bother just yet. So, all we're going to do is we're going to exit the room with the lamp, and then we're just going to run all the way across the first floor and open the door on the other side, and then we walk into the Void, which is pretty sick looking, and then we will have access to the Nightmare Frontier. So just walk in here, and then we load again. We will come back to the lecture hall in the next part of the walkthrough when we go to the Nightmare of Mensis, and we'll be able to loot the whole place and open every door. But this is the Nightmare Frontier. One thing that I do want to warn you about is that if you're playing online, there's a decent chance of getting invaded here. So that might happen to me. The reason for that is because the Nightmare Frontier introduces a new mechanic of, yeah, bell ringing women. So we've encountered bell ringers before, but they controlled enemies. These bell ringers control hunters. So if somebody rings the sinister resonant bell in the Nightmare Frontier, there's a chance that you can get invaded. So this enemy right here is a Loran Silverbeast, and unfortunately, okay, cool, we were able to get the backstab. If you kill these guys with backstabs or visceral attacks, maggots do not jump out of them. Otherwise, they do. Oh, God. Well, we'll come across that corpse much later. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to fall over here just to get this treasure, which is a lead elixir, and then we will also be able to loot this corpse. There is an elevator here that we will access much later, so don't worry about that, but that is a shortcut. All right, and then there's another Loran Silverbeast somewhere close by that I want to do my best not to aggro right away. I feel like there's one. I feel like I can hear it. No? Okay, maybe not. One thing I do want to point out, if you look at the tip of my hat, you'll see a spider there. That is Patches. So Patches makes a return in this game. He is now in every Souls game. And he is going to do his best to kick us off of a cliff. So we just got to watch out for his dastardly tricks a little later on. Okay, so yeah, there's a Loran Silverbeast there. And then I'm just making sure there's not another one. There is. There's one right there. Okay, so let's head down here. And then let's try to just aggro. Yeah, there's a Wandering Nightmare here. So let's kill this for the chunks. Unfortunately, the Loran Silverbeast is here. Oh, both of them are here. Shit. Okay, I'm going to try to aggro them to follow me, or kite them over here this way. I can go get my chunks from the Wandering Nightmare. Alright, Bloodstone Shards, not bad. Not really what I wanted, but that's okay. Oh boy. Alright, so unfortunately, if you kill these things without viscerals, maggots will sometimes explode out. Not really sure why that's not happening. Anywho, now that that's done, let's go ahead and loot down here. Yeah, so there's treasure all around. Ooh, large Wandering Nightmare. Nice. Cool. Yeah, so there's a lot of these things down here. Twin Bloodstone Shards. So you're actually intended to do this area a bit earlier than I'm doing it, but I like coming here later, just because it's optional. So you can see a whole bunch of treasure down there, and that's for Patches. So we're going to come up against him in a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and go through here. And then on this bridge with this lamp, you'll start to hear the bell. And there will automatically be a couple of hunters here. Yep, there it is. There's going to be a couple hunters here for us to kill. So we're just going to wait for them. Come over here, see if there's anything. Nah. Okay, yep, here's one. But like I said, we're here pretty early. So we're able to take care of these guys, no problem. So that's one. I feel like there's a second one somewhere. Yep, there he is. Ooh, yeah, he's a bit more aggressive. So I think this guy's a threaded cane hunter. Yes, he is. Like I said, that's okay. Take care of him, no problem. This is why I do this area late. It's much better. So while the bell-ringing woman is alive, you can get invaded. So our first mission is to take care of her, and she's on this platform over here. So we got to find our way over there. All right, let's go ahead and head up here. There are some rock throwers in this zone that we're going to have to deal with. I think they're called Wandering Children, or Lost Children, something like that. Alright, Fading Lake Rune is up here. And then let's go ahead and drop down here. And the treasure here, Madman's Knowledge. I really don't want to get invaded. I'm not great at PvP in this game. Alright, so there's a Loran Silverbeast here. Ooh. How dare you? Okay, get some blood vials. Great. We're going to come through here. No, this is a Wandering Nightmare. Be careful, because there's some rock throwers in this area. You really got to watch out. Yep, there it is. I knew he was here. Alright, so I'm not going to come through here just yet. I wanted to go the other way. My mission is to kill the bell-ringing women, or the bell-ringing woman, so I don't have to get invaded. That's my mission here. Alright, so let's come down here to the lake, and then go through here. I believe this is the path. Yes, it is. Great. Cool. So she's weak. We kill her. We don't have to worry about getting invaded anymore. And now we can... Bell-ringing woman has left, and the sound of the sinister bell has ceased. Great. Alright, so now let's come through here. This is where that Loran Silver Beast was. And then now we can take care of the wandering children. Or the lost children. Something like that. I can never remember enemy names in Bloodborne. I consult the book before each walkthrough, and I just automatically forget. Okay, so that's one. There's a few in here, so you gotta be careful. I'm not gonna progress too far without killing them. Just check this area for any treasure. There's one here, but I think we get that from up above. Yes, we do. Okay. Over here, and then jump. Great. Cold Blood Flower Bud. Whoa, big rock. Yeah, the Nightmare Frontier is like a little hard to look at sometimes. There's not much like discernible information in this zone. So you're kind of just left like running in circles a little bit. Everything kind of looks the same. Alright, so there's one more thrower. He's up there. Okay, cool. So let's run over here now. And then let's take out this Loran Silver Beast. Oh, Jesus. That was rude. I hate how even the shards can deal damage to you. I wish that wasn't the case. Okay. So let's run up this hill. Alright. And then I do think that's it for the boulder throwers. Great. Alright, so we sort of cleared out this area. Let's go ahead and come down here for some lead elixir. And then if you'd like, you could drop down there. I'm not going to do that just yet, but we are going to clear out the lake eventually. Or the river, I should say. Just checking to make sure there's nothing else over here. These paths are like really hard to discern from another, or from one another. Alright, yeah, coming back up here. Great. Alright, confusion over. Come through here. I think I hear another wandering nightmare. A little treasure goblin thing. Sure do. Oh, it's a large one this time. Oh yeah, I forgot these things can actually hit you. Oh my god. Alright, great. Wow, that was... I totally forgot those things can hit you. Alright, some more twin bloodstone shards. Great. Come up here, around this ridge. Yeah, nothing but inquisitiveness. Sorry, the Nightmare Frontier is very confusing. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm an expert of this area. I'm not. Alright. Come through here, and then we're going to cross this bridge, but I'm pretty sure there will be other rock throwers, so you have to be very careful. So we're going to try to get up there next. Which is over here. Great. A couple of blood vials. Another wandering nightmare. There's a lot of these things in this area. Some more twin bloodstone shards. And then we are now on top of here. We can go along this ridge here and then into a cave. And there's going to be a couple, or not a couple, but there are these slugs. These things can sort of vomit on you, so you gotta be careful. Great. These guys were guarding a frenzied cold blood, and now we can exit this way. The Nightmare Frontier is actually a very small zone, but you're just constantly walking in circles. Okay, so that was a stunning deep sea rune. There's also a bit of a glare on my screen, so I can't see ultra well. Come down here and exit. This is where we just dropped onto. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this, and then we're going to run. We're just going to run across the swamp, because I want to get up to where that guy is right there. Yeah, be sure to equip any antidotes you might have I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Oh, yeah, Wandering Nightmare. Shit. Where did it go? I lost it. That sucks. That's okay. I don't really need Twin Bloodstone Shards at this point of the game. So I'm going to kill this guy up here. And the way we do that is we come over here. Oh, maybe not. Get this treasure, Fence in Cold Blood. Alright, yeah, we sort of trapped ourselves. We're going to come around, and then there's basically a path we can walk up. I got to get some antidotes on my quick bar. Great. Alright, so we're going to run around here. Careful of the slugs. The big ones can kill you pretty easily. Alright, go ahead and antidote up. Blood vial. Now let's take out the rock thrower up here. Yeah, how you doing? Ooh, well, I'm glad I did the L2 there. Alright. I think this guy also has a rune over here. Yeah, clear deep sea rune. Okay, great. And then that's kind of it for up here. Took him out, and now... Right. Okay. Just trying to discern my way back here. So we're going to head back to where the Bell Maiden was. Go ahead and drop down here, and then run across the swamp. We should not get poisoned at this point. Maybe we will. Another Wandering Nightmare. Hey, how you doing? Couple Bloodstone Shards. Okay, great. Alright, let's head back in the cave here. Alright, drop down, go to where the Loran Beast was. Oh, he's hanging on the wall there. How you doing? Alright, and now it's time to find our way to the other side. Yeah, the Nightmare Frontier is just that. It's a nightmare. Come on up here. I feel like there's a cave we need to walk into that I'm just missing. Okay, come over here, go back into this cave. And then what can we do from here? Alright, the rock thrower is kind of far away, so... do we come over here? This is the entrance, so we don't want to do this. Alright, so we're going to come across this bridge. Okay, and then... yes, we go through this cave, and this is where the rock thrower is. Great. Along with a path down to the river. Perfect. Yeah, I knew he was over here somewhere. Right, I'm just going to push him off. He's probably going to survive that. That's okay, though. Right. Alright. So we'll deal with him later. So instead, we're going to come down here. And it's the clockwise metamorphosis. And then this isn't Patches, but I want to find Patches. Because he's going to kick us down to the river. And I want to show you that interaction. You don't have to do this. But, you know, we need to find his corpses anyway. Okay, great. It's right here. So there's all these shining coins around. And if we look closely on this wall over here, you can see Patches right where the tip of my hat is. So Patches, in his glory, is going to knock us down to the swamp. And the swamp has a lot of treasure in it, along with a lot of slugs, but it also has a couple winter lanterns. So what you need to do is you need to make sure you have sedatives equipped, along with blue elixirs. So I'm actually going to move this over here, and then equip blue elixirs. So blue elixirs make you sort of invisible for a bit, and it allows you to get closer to winter lanterns. The thing with winter lanterns is when they look at you, as long as you are within line of sight, doesn't matter how far away you are, as long as they see you and detect you, you will start to build frenzy. The trick with winter lanterns is to parry their grab attack and then use your riposte. So your riposting animation is happening as the frenzy damage explodes. If you can time it correctly, you will not take any damage from the frenzy. It's really hard to do and takes a while to get used to, but basically just wait for the tentacles to come out, and then as soon as they start moving to you, shoot your gun and you'll get a parry. But don't riposte until your frenzy meter is really close to being full. Okay. Hello, Patches. So yeah, he's going to do his thing. He's a spider in Bloodborne, because why not? Everything's weird in this game. He will kick us off. There you go. He's actually like a nightmare apostle or something like that. So his legs are red. And you'll run into those guys a lot in the Chalice dungeons. The reason I'm doing this specific interaction with Patches instead of just walking down to the swamp and clearing it all myself is because if you go to the second floor of the lecture hall, you get the ability to basically speak with him, and then you get an additional interaction where he apologizes. So it's sort of like another little interaction with Patches, as long as you as long as you let him kick you off, he'll apologize. Which, I mean, you're not going to get anything for accepting his apology, really, but it's still nice. Alright, so I get a little turned around in here, so I may just be fully exiting right now, which I think I am. Yes, okay, so I don't want to do this just yet. I want to head further in. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to switch to high poison resist. White Church set? Yeah, I think the White Church set has the highest. Maybe Executioner? Surgical Long Gloves. 36. Yeah, White Church set has it. Okay, so I'm just going this way. This way, I don't die to poison, so it ticks for less. But there's not a huge point in using antidotes, because you're just going to keep building it. So unless you feel like you're about to die, go ahead and antidote, but really there's kind of no point. So Winter Lanterns, you want to just listen for them. They sing, basically like a lullaby. And when you hear that lullaby, you'll know they're close. Oh god. Jesus, that's so much damage. Unnecessary. Really, really unnecessary. Yeah, these guys drop thick cold blood, which is nice. Ooh, big Wandering Nightmare over there. Guarding a few of them. Shit. Yeah, I really shouldn't go after this guy, but I'm going to. Yeah, there's a Winter Lantern over there. I'm not sure if you saw. It's building Frenzy now. Oh, shit. Yikes. That sucked. I should have used a sedative. It may be coming after me now. I want to deal with these slugs first, though. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the Winter Lantern just has to glance at you, and then you build all the Frenzy. So that's why using any sort of line of sight that you can get will be very, very helpful to you. Oh, God. Use a vial, use a vial. Jesus Christ, these slugs are the worst. That's you. Okay. Oh, who else is here? Oh, there's another mini one there. Alright. Okay, time to deal with the Winter Lanterns. Make sure you are in an untransformed state. We're gonna use a blue elixir, this way we can just move around a little bit easier. There it is. It's gonna try to grab us. Oh my god, the Frenzy just murdered us. Alright, here we go. One of our past, this may not work. Nope, that still worked. Cool. That's, yeah, the timing is really, really tough. But the Winter Lantern is guarding this item here, which is the Messenger's Gift, which is another spell. Whew, man, we made it out. Cool. Yeah, the frenzy damage is a little weird, but that's the trick, is parrying while you're basically about to take the damage. Yeah, just delaying the riposte as long as possible. Okay, cool. So now we can basically just skip right to the end in a way, since we've cleared out this swamp. We don't have to do nearly as much work. Alright, come through here. I may actually just go back to the dream to purchase vials once we get the shortcut open. Just because there's not many vial pickups here. Oh god. Yeah, I'm most certainly gonna go buy vials. I have like none. I literally have none. So I don't even think I have much in storage to respawn with. I only respawn with like 16, so I definitely don't. Okay, but now we're gonna exit the swamp, and then we're gonna run to the other side, and we're gonna have to deal with another winter lantern, but that's okay. We now know the trick, although with only one vial left, I don't know how well we're gonna be able to do this. Also, the rock throwers are back, so that sucks. Alright, get this treasure. Get this treasure. Some antidotes, how nice. And then I am going to kill this guy up here one more time. Just makes things a little easier. I know, you all want to kill me. I get it. I get it. I have that kind of face, you know? Alright. Let's go ahead and antidote up. Vial up. And then let's go kill the rock thrower. Great, he's dead. Cool. And then we gotta get the treasure on that middle island over there. I just want to check something really quick. There's a little ledge to drop down onto here. Not sure what that was about. Alright. Come over here. We definitely want to kill this rock thrower first. He makes things a bit of a nightmare. Die. Great. Okay. Antidote one more time. Now we can run up onto this island in a somewhat peacefully. Great. Get the cauliflower blood, and then we can run back. Oh, hopefully he dropped his vials. Nope. Okay, so we'll see how this goes with the other winter lantern over here. But he's on this ridge, or she. I think they're she's, because they're modeled after the doll. So we're going to use a blue elixir, and then just wait. Alternatively, you can... No, we don't even have access to that yet. There's a lower ridge that you can jump down into to make things a bit easier on yourself. Yeah, you can come down here. Right. Vials? No, of course not. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll just let that thing go. So I do want to kill the winter lantern just because I have like no health. Wow, that's okay. Oh, disgusting. Well, that's how you die to him. I'm gonna go buy vials now. Make this a lot easier on myself. Alright, back here with our friend the winter lantern. He has my souls, which sucks. That's okay. I'm gonna run to the lower ledge. Just try to make this a touch easier on myself. Maybe we can take out this wandering nightmare. Yeah, great. Oh yes, couple bloodstone chunks. Alright. Go ahead and transform back to one-handed. Yeah, the winter lantern does detect me. That's okay though. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let's try that one more time. The parry timing is a little tough. Son of a bitch. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. Cool, finally got it. My parry timing was way off. I had to do it so much earlier. But that's basically it for the Winter Lantern threat. If you drop down here, this would lead you to that spell that the other Winter Lantern is guarding. So you will hear another one singing, but it's the one in the swamp. Okay, so we're very close to the boss. It's just across that bridge. So let's go ahead and activate the shortcut. Oh god, that's okay. Yeah, there's actually some blood vials over here, believe it or not. Okay. Grab that. And there's some more stuff to do in that swamp over there. We're going to use this bridge. The blood vial, there's a Lawrence Silver Beast there. So. I think this is the one with the maggots, actually. Nope, maybe it's just the other nightmare ones that do that. Okay, so here's the elevator, the shortcut back. Oh wow, I'm dying from poison. So there you go. Now you have a shortcut back to the lamp and more or less to the end of the stage. Alright. Always send it back up when you're done. Let's explore the swamp really fast. So we'll check over here for anything. Some treasures are like tucked in. Yeah, they're like tucked into little alcoves. You gotta be very, very careful where you're looking. Okay, cool. Especially when you have a glare on your screen like me. Alright, so I think there is one Winter Lantern down here. I think I was mistaken before in saying it was the one that was guarding that spell from earlier. God. I really didn't even care for that thing. Although it might have had chunks, which would have been helpful. Alright, see what else is going on in here. Just be on the lookout for any Winter Lanterns. You don't want to get jumped by one. Yikes, terrible place, terrible place. Yeah, the Blades of Mercy do more damage if you use them after dodging. Shit. So you're always better off, like, sort of trying to, like, run into your enemy with them with a quick dodge. Yeah, it does way more damage that way because you're actually hitting with both blades. Alright, I feel like there's a lantern in here. So we're going to be very, very careful. I hear it singing. Yep, there it is. Whew. Alright, Quicksilver bullets. I feel like there's got to be one more in here. This is a deep swamp. That was a big mistake. Shouldn't have done that. What's this guy guarding? Kin Coldblood, not bad. And on the other side, nothing. Okay. There's one other route in this swamp. It's this way. Not really sure what's down here. Well, there's a lot of these things I see. Ugh, that's Frenzy Mist, right? Or maybe that's Poison Mist. Can't really remember. It's kind of redundant if it's Poison Mist, you know? Cool. What are these cuties guarding? Great. Great Deep Sea Rune. Alright. Cool. Now that we have all that, let's go to the boss. The boss is Amygdala. Amygdala is not... She's hard, but only because she thrashes around a lot. She's a very erratic boss. Cool. I'm really glad we cleared out the swamp without a ton of trouble. Don't forget any treasures you might have missed. I did run past quite a few. Hopefully I'm able to do this with this amount of blood vials. Amygdala can do some serious damage if you're not careful. Just checking over here for all my treasures. Alright, this goes back to where the Winter Lantern was from earlier. Over here. Over here. Another Frenzied Cold Blood. Just double check down here really quick. Yeah. A couple bold Hunter's Marks. Okay, boss time. Let's get the hell out of this swamp. Alright, so the boss, Amygdala, is just across this bridge. Amygdala is this big, Lovecraftian-looking alien thing. And basically what's going to happen is you want to attack Amygdala's limbs. Its head is its weak point, but you never really get much opportunity to deal damage to the head. And eventually, when you get it down far enough, it's going to rip off its limbs and use them as drumsticks to beat you with. So just get ready. I may die to this, and then if I do, I'll just go back and get more vials. But let's give it a shot. Alright, Amygdala, take 2. I have way more vials, so this should be doable now. I died, and she was literally one hit from death, so... kind of unfortunate. I'll give me my bloodstain. Oh god, I just want my bloodstain, please. Please, can I have my bloodstain? Thank you so much. Alright, cool. So, 85,000 souls later. Ugh, I don't know why I rolled there. You want to aim for the head. She can do many attacks that will, like, throw her head down. This laser, the laser itself doesn't deal damage to you. It's, the explosions after the laser, for the most part. I think if you get directly hit by the laser, you might take damage, but you can basically just sort of skim the side of it, and you'll be fine. I'm going to get out of this little cubby here. I don't want to stand there. So you got to be careful with the hands, because sometimes the hand slams will wind up pushing towards you, and you'll take, like, surprise damage. This right here, yeah, that's really tough. All right, but that always results in a head slam. And then if you can ever land a visceral attack on Amygdala, do so. Even if you're using, you know, the Transform Blades of Mercy like I am, if you hear the visceral sound, you want to untransform the weapon, and then get the riposte. And the reason you want to do this is because Amygdala is a kin type enemy, and kin enemies are very, very vulnerable to visceral attacks. I'm just like trying to bait down a head slam or something. Come on. Not that. That's your grab. I don't want that. This is like the weird head vomit thing. Come on, Amygdala. There you go. There you go. So untransform. Go ahead and walk up and then get it. This will deal over 1,000 damage. 1,451. Great damage, and it even gives you an opportunity for an extra hit or two. So we got the boss at about 45% health here. Definitely want to watch out for that. Oh man, too late. In this, like, under 50% form, Amygdala gets a couple different laser attacks, and she can also start... oh, god. Oh, Jesus, I got hit by both of those. That sucked. She can basically start spitting out, like, mini lasers. You'll see what I mean in a second. She's going to go after the arms. She can also detach her arms from her back and use those as, like, drumsticks to beat you with. So, watch out for that. But doing it at this level, with this high of a... Come on. With this high of a weapon, it's going to be a bit easier than normal. Or be a bit easier than it would be, like, the first time through. So you see the laser doesn't really hit you. It's the explosion afterwards. Come on. I'm tired of the Nightmare Frontier. I'm gonna go home. Gotta go for the hand here. Yeah, so I just, like, crushed the hands, and now she's gonna... She should rip the hands off of her back. No. Okay, maybe not. Maybe she does it when she's lower health or something. I feel like I've, like, crushed the hands so many times. It's very helpful. Ugh, come on. I don't know how that didn't give me an auto visceral. That should have been a lot of damage. Yep, there you go. So now she's got these big arms, which just extends her range even further. Unfortunately, body attacks still don't do much, and you just open yourself up for slams. Oh God, yeah, that just sent me packing. The other thing that you might find frustrating is that Amygdala, with the hands that she has ripped off of herself, you can damage those hands still. Like, you will hear the crunch of an attack landing. Oh my God. You'll hear the crunch of an attack landing, but no damage will be done to it. So those detached limbs will not do any damage, so don't bother hitting them. You can still hit the hands that are holding the limbs. Oh my God, dude. You can still hit the hands that are holding the limbs, that'll deal damage. But otherwise, it won't. Ugh, God, yeah, this part of the fight gets a little annoying. This is why ranged weapons are pretty good for Amygdala. Yeah, so this is mini lasers, but that does drop her hands, so you can get some damage on the hands there. Watch out for the head shake. All that cosmic goo. Ooh, ooh. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna try to spam heal. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, that's fine. Jesus. I can't get out of here. Alright, so that's Amygdala. Tough fight. But defeating her gives you the Ailing Loran Chalice. And then you also get a lamp in here. What I want to do real fast, I'm over time here, but I want to just grab the treasures that Patches was hiding from us. So we're just going to run there real fast. And then just go ahead and equip a Bold Hunter's Mark on your bar. This way you don't have to worry about getting back to the lamp or anything. Just going to take the elevator back up. That Loran Silver Beast made his way back up to his little area. I knocked him off before. Oh man, sometimes he like drops down. Oh shit, we gotta recall this elevator. Hopefully it's quick. Alright. Cool. Take the elevator back up. And then we're just gonna run around here. And then we just gotta get to that big garden with the rock throwers. So just be careful when running along here, because you can fall into the swamp if you're not careful. You can ignore these Loran Silver Beasts. And the bell ringing woman stays dead, so you don't have to worry about getting invaded or anything. Let's come down here. Don't forget about this. Yep, this guy right here. Alright. Cool. Gotta kill a couple rock throwers in this little garden here. There's always some of those little nightmare dudes, little treasure goblins. I'm always missing them, though. That's okay. Oh, there's that guy over there, too. I'm just going to kill him anyway, just because I got to find the path again. I always kind of lose it. Great. Okay. Cool, let's just find the path again. Come up here. Avoid the swamp. Okay. Come up this hill. Stone shard. Come over here. We go through here. We're going to go over this bridge and then we just walk down. Right. Okay, then we turn right here. Great. So Patches was hiding a cold blood flower bud the whole time. That's all he was doing. That's all he was guarding. That's all he was trying to prevent us from getting. All right, but that's it. That is the Nightmare Frontier. That's Amygdala. That's the final optional area outside of the DLC. So in the next walkthrough, we will go through the Nightmare of Mensis along with the lecture hall. We'll fully clear out the lecture hall, both floors, and then we'll go to the Nightmare of Mensis, and then that's really the final story area. After that, we'll do the DLC. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Bloodborne, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SpeechJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.